This is Football Insight. Welcome back to the channel. We have transfer related issue. This is not an AFCON video. This is a transfer related video because we are in the transfer season. So there are some transfer related issue that we have to talk about here. This is Football Insight. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. You press the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Just like the video and share the video to your friends. Follow us on all our social media platforms on IG, on TikTok, and then on X. We have some transfer related issue. In this video, we are going to talk about PSG and then Nike and Jordans. There is an issue with PSG and Nike and Jordans. And we're going to talk about Paul Mitchell to Roma. Paul Mitchell, who is a sporting director to Roma. We also have a news about Benzema moving from Saudi Arabia, from Al-Ittihad Jeddah. So there is an issue there with Benzema and Al-Ittihad. We're going to talk about Chelsea and then Broja. Armando Broja. Chelsea are willing to sell Armando Broja. We'll walk through that particular news, and then we'll talk about Jordan Henderson. The last one will be Jordan Henderson has agreed to move from Al-Ittihad. He has agreed. Apparently, he's 730 something thousand euros or £1,000 a week. It doesn't look good. He hasn't been able to settle very well in Saudi, so he wants a move, or he wants to move away from Saudi. Let's get straight into the video. So we start with Paul Mitchell, and then there is some links with Paul Mitchell and AS Roma. AS Roma has sacked Jose Mourinho though, so Daniel De Rossi has been appointed as the AS Roma coach for now. I don't know whether it is going to be on an interim basis or anything, but then they are looking for coaches, but Daniel De Rossi will take care of the team for now. So Jose Mourinho has been sacked. AS Roma are looking for exporting director, and then news coming from Corriere dello Sport. We have a news about Paul Mitchell. Corriere dello Sport. Let's go. Paul Mitchell is the favorite to become the new sporting director of Roma. So this man, Paul Mitchell, he's a very, 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 very good sporting director. He was responsible for the Monaco project. You know them. He and then this old man in PSG. I've forgotten the name. Luis Campos. So they were responsible for the Monaco project, the project Mbappe, the Edison, mention them, the Fabinhos, mention them, the Bernardo Silva. They were responsible for that particular project. So Paul Mitchell is a very, very, very great and then good sporting director. I think there are some teams like Chelsea. There are many teams that you can go. Paul Mitchell, there is no money in AS Roma. Come to very big club. Come and do project at very big clubs. As a matter of fact, Chelsea went in for Paul Mitchell, and I didn't know why they couldn't agree a deal with Paul Mitchell. But then Paul Mitchell to AS Roma is on. So that is what we have on Paul Mitchell. We also have a very, very, very funny news. When I saw this news, I was a bit, I laughed. But then, well, it is transfer video, and transfer, a split of seconds can change something. So some people will see it as funny. Some will also see it as a genuine possibility. What am I talking about? Vinicius Junior to Manchester United. You'll be like, what? Yeah, Vinicius Junior to Manchester United, and then this is coming from Central Devils. I don't know I don't know the company, but it looks like it's a Manchester related, account on X or on Twitter. So let's go. According to reports in Spain, Manchester United are plotting a shock move of £130 million Vinicius Junior transfer. Very, very, very funny though. It's funny. You think Manchester United can get, of course, they can pay £130 million for Vinicius Junior. But you think Real Madrid will leave Vinicius Junior for £130 million? Even if you bring 230 million, they will not sell. Trust me, they will not sell. So this is a very, very, very funny news. But in transfer related video in transfer season, you can't simply downplay any news, because a split of second can change something in the club. Let's move to Benzema. Benzema to Europe again after 6 months spending in Jeddah in Al-Ittihad. It looks like Benzema want to come back to Europe. He hasn't settled much, and then I'm very, very, very shocked that a player like Benzema, who is a Muslim, he hasn't been able to settle in Saudi Arabia. I don't know what is the issue, but looks like Benzema has not reported for preseason. Benzema has not reported in camp. And then Marcelo Garado, I love this guy so much. I love this man so much. I thought, or I think he can do something in Europe. So he should have come to Europe. But money is still money. So he's in Etihad Jeddah. So Marcelo Garado has blocked Benzema from reporting in the camp because he was a bit late. Some days has come and then Benzema is not in the camp. So Marcelo Garado is not happy with Benzema. But there are some news that Benzema wants to come back to Europe. Let's quickly check out what the news is. Then this is coming from Felix Diaz. Karim Benzema wants to leave Al Ittihad and return to play in Europe. He has realized that is not a place for him and his football. Real Madrid's door is closed for him, as happened for the other legends who left. So the other legend who left Real Madrid, the door has been closed. I don't know what doors they are talking about because as we speak, Muselu is your striker. So if Benzema wants to come back again and then you are saying the doors has been closed, I don't understand. But then they are saying, because there is a Felix Diaz, a very, very, very credible journalist in Madrid, and then he's saying the door has been closed for Benzema and other legends like Varane, Sergio Ramos and their likes. So Benzema wants to come back to Europe again. There has been reports coming back from England that there are some English teams who will be willing to take Benzema on a 6 months loan so that Benzema will sort his issue out with Marcelo Gallardo and all of that. But then, these teams are Chelsea and then Arsenal. But then the Chelsea journalist has come out and debunked the fact that Chelsea will not sign Benzema because, of course, they are saying Chelsea's project. I don't know the project they are talking about, but they are saying Chelsea's project doesn't fit Benzema, and that is why Chelsea will not be able to sign Benzema. That is one reason he gave, and then two is that Benzema is on an exorbitant amount of money. He will not be able to pay his salaries and all of that. I think we can work something out. Chelsea and Etihad can work something out. They are PIF, a public investment fund club. As a matter of fact, 6 months Benzema will take Benzema in Chelsea for 6 months because Chelsea has missed about 40 something big chances this particular season. Trust me, if Benzema was there, 20 of them would have been goals. 20 of them would have been goals. So 6 months Benzema, I will take Benzema on any day for 6 months. I haven't heard anything from Arsenal though. So this is Benzema, the news we have on Benzema. Do you think Benzema will move from Saudi to Europe? Just comment down below. And if Europe and then in England, which team do you think Benzema will go? And then which team do you think Benzema needs to go? And which team needs Benzema the most? So since we are in Saudi Arabia, let's check out some news we have on Jordan Henderson. David Ornstein has dropped an exclusive about Jordan Henderson moving from Al Ittifaq to Ajax in Europe, Netherlands. David Ornstein, let's go. Exclusive. Jordan Henderson has reached agreement with Al Ittifaq to leave Saudi Pro League club. 33-year-old and Al Ittifaq in the process of finalizing contract termination. Henderson has agreed in principle to join Ajax. Details and paperwork coming from the Athletic. So David Ornstein worked for the Athletic, so he dropped an exclusive via Athletic that Jordan Henderson is working behind the scene to terminate his contract with Al Ittifaq. It means he's not happy in Saudi Arabia. Of course, it was always going to be very difficult for a player like Jordan Henderson to play in Saudi Arabia, considering the fact that you are not a Muslim. If you are not a Muslim, the Saudi Arabia will be very, very difficult for you to live in. You can go there and go and chill 1 week and come back, but staying there for about 1 year, 2 years, it will be very difficult for you. Even Benzema has not even having it likely. Ronaldo has been, putting in the hard work. He's just a hard guy. That is why Ronaldo is there, So Jordan Henderson moving to Ajax is also on. David Ornstein dropped us the exclusive. Let's quickly check out the news we have on Armando Broja. Armando Broja is set to leave Chelsea, an exclusive from David Ornstein. Chelsea willing to let Armando Broja leave on permanent if suitable offers are received. Interest from multiple choice or multiple clubs, including Fulham, West Ham, and Wolves, has come, not contingent on Chelsea signing a replacement. Plus, Nkunku expected back soon, coming from the Athletic. So Nkunku is expected to come back from injury very soon. And then Armando Broja is expected to leave Chelsea. I don't know whether it's going to be January or not. But I don't think it's a very good idea to sell Armando Broja in January because we don't have, Nicolas Jackson is away. We don't have that, that quality, or we don't have that players to sell Armando Broja in JB. But then I think eventually he should be sold. But the news coming out is that Armando Broja is estimated. The Chelsea owners or the Chelsea director sees Armando Broja to be 50 to or 30 to 50 million pounds sterling. I don't think Chelsea will get 50 to or 30 to 50 million pounds sterling for Armando Broja. I don't think so. I don't think so. But then I think 20 to 25 million pounds for Armando Broja will be very fair deal for the selling club and then for the buying club, win-win situation. So Armando Broja is set to leave Chelsea. If Chelsea wants to progress, it is not Armando Broja. Trust me, it is not Armando Broja. So him leaving, I will not have any problem. Of course, I wish him well in his future endeavors. But then Armando Broja playing for Chelsea, no, he should be sold. So let's go to a news that we have on PSG and Nike Jordans. We have a news about PSG and Nike Jordans. Santi Awuna, who is a French journalist, dropped an exclusive about PSG and the Nike Jordan or Nike Jordans ending their deal with PSG. Of course, they have been producing some great merchandise over the years. So it has been reported by Santi Awuna that this collaboration is going to be end or it's going to end in 2025-2026 season. At the end of the season, though. So Santi Awuna, let's go. Exclusive. Nike and Jordans have decided to end this collaboration at the end of the 2025-2026 season. Jordan and Nike will leave PSG for an English club, and the name is coming from Foot Mercato. Santi Awuna works for Foot Mercato, so in France. So he is saying that they will end the deal, and then this is coming from Ben Jacobs. Ben Jacobs quickly brought out this news suggesting PSG and Jordan will end their partnership after 2025-2026 season are not true. And this came from an English journalist who works for CBS Sports Golazo in England. So this came from Ben Jacobs. And then quickly Santi Awuna responded that no. And then this news coming from Ben Jacobs took, or the French media took it. And then Santi Awuna quickly came out and said, no, they are going to end of course, the partnership in 2025-2026 season at the end of the season. So we should watch out for it. So this is the news coming from PSG's camp. I think it is going to be very, 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 very shocking and then very sad that Nike and Jordans will end their partnership with PSG because they have been producing some great merchandise. So I think they should work something out. People can still work things out in business. Business is business. We are doing business to favor you and I. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have on the transfer related issues. If you think, Benzema will move to England, just comment down below. What are your thoughts on Armando Broja? What are your thoughts on Nike and then their and Nike Jordans and then their partnership with PSG? Just comment down below. I want to know your comment. This is Football Insight. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.